Welcome back, my friends. The news today is that the board of directors of General Electric has authorized a regular quarterly dividend. For those of you who remember the dramatic collapse of General Electric from a few years ago, this is quite an impressive comeback. If you recall, General Electric was unceremoniously removed from the world-famous Dow Jones Industrial Average. What does this mean for the future of the economy? And, what does this mean for the future of the United States? But, before we get into all of that, please press the like button and leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos. And, before we continue, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is ProWorldNet.com. ProWorldNet.com is a job website specifically dedicated to licensed professions. Doctors, including any type of specialty. Nurses, and that includes all grades of nurses. Lawyers, regardless of area of legal focus. Teachers and professors, from kindergarten through graduate school. As well as any kind of job that requires a government license or certification. And ProWorld.net also includes short-term gig-type jobs as well. So, be sure to check out ProWorldNet.com if you are looking for a job or an employee. The board of directors of General Electric today declared a 8 cents per share dividend on the outstanding common stock of the company. The dividend is payable October 25, 2023, to shareholders of record at the close of business on September 26, 2023. The ex-dividend date is September 25, 2023. General Electric rises to the challenge of building a world that works. For more than 130 years, GE has invented the future of industry, and today the company's dedicated team, leading technology, and global reach and capabilities help the world work more efficiently, reliably, and safely. GE's people are diverse and dedicated, operating with the highest level of integrity and focus to fulfill GE's mission and deliver for its customers. General Electric, GE, was removed from the Dow Jones Industrial Average, Dow Jones Industrial Average, in 2018. I can provide an explanation of the circumstances that led to GE's removal from the Dow Jones Industrial Average based on information available up to that time. Declining stock price. One of the primary reasons for General Electric's removal from the Dow Jones Industrial Average was the significant decline in its stock price. GE, which had been a long-standing member of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, had seen its stock price plummet over several years due to various factors, including financial difficulties, weak earnings, and concerns about the company's long-term viability. This decline in stock price made GE less representative of the overall U.S. industrial sector, which is one of the main criteria for companies included in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Changes in the industrial landscape. The Dow Jones Industrial Average aims to represent the performance of major industrial companies in the United States. Over time, the composition of the industrial sector had evolved, with technology and other sectors becoming increasingly important. As a result, there was a need to update the Dow Jones Industrial Average's composition to better reflect the modern economy. Stock split and financial troubles. GE's financial troubles were exacerbated by a stock split in 2015, which reduced the company's weighting in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This made it less influential in the index's performance, and the stock's continued decline further reduced its significance. To keep the Dow Jones Industrial Average relevant and reflective of the U.S. economy, the index's committee periodically reviews and updates its components. In June 2018, General Electric was replaced in the Dow Jones Industrial Average by Walgreens Boots Alliance, a company seen as a better representation of the evolving American economy. It's important to note that the Dow Jones Industrial Average is a price-weighted index, which means that stocks with higher prices have a greater influence on the index's performance. Therefore, a significant drop in GE's stock price had a substantial impact on its representation in the index. The history of General Electric is a story of innovation, growth, and transformation. Founded in the late 19th century, GE has played a significant role in shaping the global industrial landscape. Here's an overview of the key milestones and developments in the history of General Electric. General Electric traces its roots back to 1892 when two of Thomas Edison's companies, Edison General Electric Company and Thomson Houston Electric Company, merged to form General Electric. This merger brought together Edison's pioneering work in electric lighting and power systems with Thomson Houston's expertise in electrical equipment and motors. In its early years, GE was a leader in developing electrical technologies. It played a crucial role in electrifying the United States and contributed to the expansion of electric power generation and distribution systems. GE established a tradition of research and development that continues to this day. It founded the first industrial research laboratory in the United States, which later became known as the GE Global Research Center. This lab has been responsible for numerous breakthroughs in various fields, including materials science, aviation, and healthcare. Over the course of the 20th century, GE expanded into various industries, including aviation, transportation, appliances, healthcare, and financial services. The company's diverse portfolio included products ranging from jet engines to household appliances. GE had several notable leaders throughout its history, including Charles Coffin, Owen D. Young, and Jack Welch. Under Jack Welch's leadership in the 1980s and 1990s, GE underwent significant restructuring and became known for its focus on efficiency and shareholder value. In the late 20th century, GE Capital, the company's financial services arm, became a major part of GE's business. However, during the financial crisis of 2008, GE Capital faced significant challenges, leading the company to scale back its financial operations in subsequent years. In the early 21st century, GE continued to evolve. It focused on its core industrial businesses, divesting some non-core assets, including NBC Universal. The company also expanded its presence in areas such as renewable energy and digital technology. GE faced challenges in the 2010s, including financial difficulties, a drop in stock price, and leadership changes. The company underwent significant restructuring efforts, including the sale of its biopharma division and its healthcare unit to Danaher. As of my last knowledge update in September 2021, GE was working to streamline its operations and return to sustainable growth. The company continued to be a major player in industries like aviation, with its GE Aviation division, and renewable energy, with GE Renewable Energy. GE's history is marked by adaptability and innovation, as it has consistently adapted to changing market conditions and technologies over the years. Jack Welch, born John Francis Welch Jr. in 1935, was one of the most iconic and influential CEOs in corporate history. He is best known for his transformative leadership during his tenure as the chairman and CEO of General Electric, GE, from 1981 to 2001. Welch's leadership style and management strategies at GE became legendary and are still studied in business schools worldwide. Here's an overview of Jack Welch and his time at General Electric. Welch became the youngest CEO in GE's history in 1981 when he was appointed as chairman and CEO. He inherited a company facing challenges, including a bloated bureaucracy and stagnant growth. His tenure at GE was marked by a relentless focus on performance and results. Jack Welch is known for his management philosophy, often referred to as the Welch Way or Neutron Jack, a nickname stemming from his reputation for eliminating underperforming employees but leaving the buildings intact. Welch implemented a rigorous performance evaluation system called Rank and Yank. Each year, employees were ranked based on their performance, and the bottom 10% were typically let go. Welch believed in simplifying GE's organizational structure. He streamlined operations by divesting non-core businesses and concentrating on GE's strengths. He encouraged GE to focus on core industries where the company had a dominant market position, such as aviation, power generation, and healthcare. Welch expanded GE's global presence, recognizing the importance of international markets. Under his leadership, GE became a global powerhouse. Welch emphasized the importance of continuous learning and employee development, investing heavily in training and education. Under Welch's leadership, GE's market capitalization grew from around $14 billion to over $400 billion, making it the world's most valuable company at the time. He delivered consistent, double-digit earnings growth year after year. Jack Welch is widely celebrated for his ability to drive growth and profitability at GE. However, his tenure was not without criticism. Some have argued that the aggressive cost-cutting and rank and yank approach created a high-stress work environment and fostered short-term thinking at the expense of long-term innovation and employee morale. Jack Welch's legacy at General Electric is a subject of debate, but there is no denying his impact on the business world. His leadership and management strategies continue to influence corporate leadership and are studied as both a source of inspiration and controversy. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, Dow Jones Industrial Average, often simply referred to as the Dow, is one of the most well-known and widely followed stock market indices in the United States. It serves as a barometer of the overall health and performance of the U.S. stock market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average consists of 30 large and well-established publicly traded companies that are considered leaders in their respective industries. These companies are often referred to as blue-chip stocks. The index is designed to represent various sectors of the U.S. economy, making it a diverse snapshot of American industry. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is a price-weighted index, which means that the stocks with the highest share prices have the most significant influence on the index's movements. This is in contrast to other indices like the S&P 500, which are market capitalization weighted. In a price-weighted index, the stock with the highest price can have a much larger impact on the index's value, regardless of the company's market capitalization. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was created by Charles Dow and Edward Jones and first published on May 26, 1896. It was one of the first stock market indices and has a long history of tracking the performance of U.S. stocks. Over the years, the composition of the index has changed multiple times to reflect the evolving U.S. economy. To calculate the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the sum of the share prices of the 30 component companies is divided by a divisor that is adjusted for stock splits, dividends, and other corporate actions. The divisor ensures that changes in the index are not affected by factors like stock splits. The 30 companies in the Dow Jones Industrial Average can change over time as the economy evolves and certain companies grow or decline. It's important to note that the composition of the index may change periodically. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is often used as a benchmark to gauge the performance of the U.S. stock market and the broader economy. Investors and financial professionals pay close attention to the Dow's movements, and it is frequently reported in the financial news as an indicator of market sentiment. However, it is just one of many stock market indices, and many experts consider broader indices like the S&P 500 to be more representative of the overall market due to their different weighting methodologies. While the Dow Jones Industrial Average has historical significance, its price-weighted methodology has been criticized for not accurately reflecting the true market capitalization of its component companies. But, what do you think? Please press the like button and leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos. Please share this video on social media. Thank you for watching.